Let's take a look. In the Garden of Eden, we have the Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden. And there he put the man whom he had formed. And out of the ground the Lord God made every tree grow that is pleasant to the sight and good for food. The tree of life was also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Now a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and there it parted and became 4 riverheads. So what do we have here? We have water, we have a garden, we have trees. What are these trees? The Lord God made every tree grow that is pleasant to the sight and good for food. For food, the tree of life was also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Now the tree of knowledge of good and evil, that was the tree that Adam and Eve partook from, right? That was the tree that caused the fall. What if this garden, where God says in verse 9, he says, and out of the ground the Lord made every tree grow that is pleasant to the sight and good for food. What if these trees are not actually trees? What if these trees are angels? You see, God put Adam in a garden full of angels, and every one of those angels had good food. And what was the food? The fruit that they had was knowledge. That is why the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, it wasn't just good, it was good and evil. All of the other trees had the knowledge of good. All of the other angels in the garden had the knowledge of good. The one tree had the knowledge of good and evil. That tree was Satan. And there's another tree. Look, tree of life. The tree of life was in the garden. Who was that tree? That tree was Christ.